Batching is basically doing that task, but multiple at a time. Imagine if you get a stain on your shirt. You don't take the shirt off, go over to your washing machine, put the shirt in, put in the little scoop thing, and close the door and put it in. Why? Why would you not just put in one shirt in the washing machine? Because you can batch it. Instead of just putting in one shirt, you can do 20 at the same time. The time it takes you to wash one shirt, let's say total time is like 1 hour for, taking it off and putting it in the washing machine, waiting for it. The total time it takes you to wash 20 shirts is like 1 hour as well. It's about the same amount of time. Maybe it's slightly longer because, the few extra seconds you spent putting in the other shirts. But you see how we average 1 hour per shirt in the first instance and then 3 minutes per shirt in the second instance because we batched it. Most people don't batch. So what that means is they will do one thing at a time. Like, for example, they'll record one YouTube video. Most YouTubers will literally set up the camera, make themselves look pretty. They'll sit down, they'll press record, they'll record one video, then they'll take the camera off, then they'll shower, they'll make themselves look ugly again, and then they'll go make the one video, boom. The way that you become more productive and you do more of the important work is you batch it and you do multiple. Today, we started working at about 7 a.m. This is the second long video that I'm recording today. Most days we record like 2 to 4 videos because why would I get ready? Why would I call my cameraman out? Do all this setup time, like put it on the shirt, sitting down, getting into the mode of it, to just do one when doing 2 is actually not twice as hard because all the setup has already been done. Can you imagine that? Like imagine my cameraman comes over, I have to get ready and stuff. Doing one video, we'll say is 1x, right? Doing 2 videos is not 2x. It's not twice as hard because all the setup is already done. The camera's already here, my cameraman's here, I'm already in the flow. It's actually like maybe 25% harder to do 2 videos, but then we get double the output. And it's the same with, for example, checking your emails, your messages. Most guys check their messages and their emails 10, 20 times a day, right? You've got to be honest. You probably check your emails and your WhatsApp 10, 50 times a day. What if you checked it 3 times a day at 7 a.m., 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. If you went on your phone just 3 times a day, there'd be a bigger list of messages for you to reply to. You'd reply to all of them in a batched process. Instead of just replying to 1 text message at a time, you'd reply to maybe 5 at a time, depending on who's messaging you, whatever. But it would be less of a distraction because you've kind of contained it. Instead of it being random little interruptions through the day, you're constantly going on WhatsApp, you're constantly checking your emails. You check it in this organized scheduled, maybe 2 times a day, 3 times a day. So you're not missing anything, you're still seeing everything that you need to see. But this way you have less interruptions. You've got less of that setup time because you're just batching it together. Like for example, look, you don't go to the gym and just do 1 set for chest, do you? You don't go to the gym and do 1 set of bench press and then leave the gym and then come back a few hours later to do another set of bench press, right? It's ridiculous. You do 3 sets of bench press and then also 3 sets of dips and this and this. You do a full workout when you go to the gym. Why don't you just do 5 minutes when you go to the gym? Why don't you do 5 minutes 20 times a day? Think about how retarded that is. Imagine going to the gym 20 times in a day to just do 1 set and then leave and then sit around and then come back and do 1 set later on that day and then 1 set. Imagine doing 15 sets that way. That's retarded. You go in and in 1 workout you do 15 sets. Why? Because why wouldn't you join them, batch them together in the 1 workout rather than splitting it up into 5 workouts in 1 day or 10 workouts in 1 day, which is just ridiculous. There's a reason why we batch in many areas, but most people, especially poor people, they don't batch in their work. They just they act like kind of like I don't even know what's a good insult for this, like pigeons or some shit. They just see a notification and quickly I have to reply right away.